Hey everybody, what's up? It's your boy, back with another video. In today's video, we're taking a look at something very different. This is a special request from one of the viewers that asked, would you review this Telemocha Rhinox and transform him back and forth? Because I haven't seen a video on him in like over a decade. So I said, yeah, absolutely, especially if you have it. I don't. So bring him on over to the channel and they will get a review. So this is the 2007 release. This is a reissue, a 10th anniversary of the 1996-97 original series. So Hasbro did Beast Wars in 96, a toy line and a cartoon. And then Takara did their version in 1997. And when they did that, there was subsection television series called Beast Wars 2, and there was a Beast Wars Neo, and there was a third one as well, and an animated. And a lot of these characters got recolorings and redecos on their original molds based on these re-releases. And so, until of course 1999, when it became Beast Wars Metal, and there was a season 1, 2, and 3. In Wave 1 of the re-release in 2006-2007, there were some minor color and decoration differences throughout the molds, but in the second wave rather, Rhinox's wave, there was some very different decos, and there was also a new villain introduced. And also with this set, you would get this DVD, which I told I would put in a brand new black case for my friend. Shout out Terran. He is the person that owns this beautiful figure. You get the DVD, and inside there's the DVD. I think it might come with 2 DVDs originally, I think, but I'd have to look into that further. It also comes with this beautiful card. And if you're learning Japanese, you really think so, you might be able to read what this is. But I'm sure it says some measure of Rhinox and Leader class, Voyager class, I don't know. And so yeah, you would get those things with it. And on the DVD there is a Beast Wars episode first. Then there's like a whole bunch of stills and a teaser clip, and then the actual transformation video itself as well on that DVD. So we're gonna try to put that here so it can remain in frame and go through the transformation of this here on the back and forth channel. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to split this rear shell. The tail should fall off. It does. And you can put that aside as it is one of his weapons. You can straighten these legs out. And it looks a little bit like that. And then you can just turn them like so. And these will be the backs, the fronts. I think these are the backs now, yeah. And you want to open this up a bit, pull that top horn piece up, move this aside so you can take off his Gatling. Well, I call it his Ninja Star because that's what it looks like to me. Put the Ninja Star aside and bring this headpiece on its double hinge down out of the way. And I'm going to eventually leave these tucked in kind of like this for now on the back. And you can turn it around. And underneath you want to flip these over for the heel spurs. And this down for the front toes. And you pretty much got his legs and feet done at that point. And you're going to open this center section, take out his Ninja Star weapon holder, and then bring this jaw down over that hole, exposing his face. His arms are pegged in, and you can see that receiving hole right there, and this peg right there on the forearm is what it goes into. So we're just going to turn that around. I like to bring these down. So not in this straight position. Let me just go like this, but kind of down like that for me, so that there's arm clearance. And then put that hand over there. Kind of put that into the uppermost position. That's about where that's going to sit. And same thing on the other side. Unpeg the arm. Bring this cowl down over the back of the legs as much as it can. It's really kind of fumbly. It doesn't tab in anywhere, these back pieces. So you just kind of put them where they can go for now. Swing this arm back up as well. Kind of, I don't know, like that. And then these eye pieces, you just want to swing down until they click into place. Like that. And some people leave it open. Some people leave it like that. That's pretty much the transformation. But you can also opt for the old head splits and give them the face. Split it open and have the face coming out like that. And that should be Rhinox. Dun, dun, dun. And I would make a rhino sound, but I don't know one. And of course, you've got your weapons. You can put this little guy on here, the ninja star, like so, and then dun 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 dun. And then you've got this tail as a weapon as well, and you can just place those on the figure while he's gone on stacks on stacks on stacks duty. Thank you very much. And there you go. That is his transformation, essentially. These, like I say, these parts, these flaps that make him into the rhino, the legs and the front legs and the back kind of hindquarters are so cumbersome. You can, I've seen people peg them together back here. You know, whether it's both the top and the bottom peg or just the bottom, just like that. So you can do that. They tend to stay out of the way the most then, but you do have some arm contact. But at least they stay in a position. So maybe, you know, that's probably the way to do it. I haven't bothered to look at the instructions. I just, know how to transform it. So yeah, this is what he looks like in robot form. Weird, weird, weird. And he's got eyes and jaws everywhere. And this kind of weathered deco, I think, is much more, very cartoon accurate, that's for sure. Colors as well. And so, like everything else, let's go from forth to back, just like we do on this channel. You would have taken off his weapons and put them aside, and we'll actually take them all apart as they would have to be, so that we can later... Oh, we actually forgot a part that's in here. We forgot his little maces. Let's get in there and get that. See those right there? They should be tabbed in. There's little holes that fit the little tabs on the end of these morning stars. And we might as well take those out too. Why not? Why not? Okay, can you stacks on stacks on stacks, dude, now that I messed y'all up? Perfect. And you just popped them in here. One morning star in each of these holes. This is the configuration I like to use, so that when it's in its little spinner here, you're going to get real morning star swinging action. Danger. Don't get bonked by those. So anyway, take those apart, and now we've got these where they should be in the outer position, so that when we got to put it back together, we have to put it back together. So let's go back, like I said. So we're going to, I like to get these jaws swung up with the eyes. So these parts, and just kind of bring them up to there for now. Whoops. The first thing is close this head. And if you don't close it flush, it does actually got tiny little pegs that peg in to keep it closed. So there you go, that's closed. Then swing these babies up with the eyes. And just up and out of the way for now is good, like that is probably good to start. And then collapse these arms down so that these pegs are going to line up with these holes inside these arms. And squeeze them on in. Same on the other side. Collapse down. Line up with pegs. Hopefully you can see some peg action. I don't like how that's... There, that's better. There. And that's pegged in. No, it's not. Yes, it is. And sort of bring those down. Then we're going to close up all these toes like that, back and back. And spin these legs, spin this leg, and you can kind of bring those into their downward position as well. As you would expect they would have to be to sit flat on the ground, at least those hooves. Come back up here, bring this jaw up, put his weapon in like that, in that position. Flip up his groin, his loincloth, and then go to the back, bring this jaw forward. Hooray for jaws, just like that. Like so. And now this part. So these morning stars, like I said, have those tabs. They click into here and then just swing back into place. I found is the easiest way to do it. So get that into the little hole, swing it back, and then those are put away. Next is the Ninja Star, which goes right on this peg in the middle, and just push it down so it's seated all the way, which allows us to bring this part in. Now, you'll notice how, you should notice how this peg right there is shorter than this peg. This one's much longer, and that's because this longer peg is for the tail. You'll see there's a little countersunk hole there. Not countersunk, but counterboard. Slide the tail in like that with the little piece pointing down, and slowly bring those two pegs together while not letting go of that tail, just like that. See how it's bit that tail in there? And then you can tuck those legs in, or those arms rather, and legs. Bring these legs out so they're kind of roughly where they need to be. And line them up with the front legs like that, and then get them all lined up in entirety. Yay! Rawr. There he is. All his weapons have beautiful weapon storage inside them, which is awesome. Every single thing can store within him, making it harder to lose everything. A very valuable character, nice figure, good deco. Stacks on stack duty. Get on it. And there you go. There is Telemocha Beast Wars 2007 10th year anniversary reissue set. Donated by my boy Terran, who got a shout out in the last video. He's getting spoiled. But I really do appreciate that he would lend a figure like this for the channel. I thank you for all of your support, everybody who keeps coming back, all the likes and some of the comments, which if you comment downstairs, I will personally reply. So I really appreciate that. Give a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, share this with somebody you hate, crush that bell so you're notified the next time I put a video up so you know what's coming next. And if you can guess what Transformer I'm going to do next, there will be a prize. If you haven't been told recently, love ya, Secret Guy out.